Welcome you all. Our next topic is impact of elastic bodies. So here we shall know about conservation of momentum. Conservation of momentum. What do you mean by conservation of momentum? Actually, the law of conservation of momentum state that if there is no external force acting on the system, then the total linear momentum of the system remains constant. Okay, so it is been said if there is no external force acting on a system, then the total linear momentum of the system remains constant. Okay, it remains constant. That means, for example, just consider a ball, okay, which is on the floor, right? Ball is A and B, right? With the mass 1 and mass 2, moving with the velocity u1 and u2. Okay, so it is before impact. It is not impact, just it is not impacting, it is just freely moving with one another. It's a before. I just going to make impact each other. So this is how the position will be. The two balls or rollers are just impacting. This is during impact. Okay. Now after impact, what happens? It will just moves with another velocity. Because of impact, it experiences some kind of energy and it will just move with some other velocity. I just going to consider it as v1 and v2, any direction maybe. So but I just considering this is how it is moving, and it is the final velocity after collision or after impact. So I have considered a two ball, and before impact I have shown which is with the velocity u1 u2, which is the initial velocity and which is impacting each other, and because of the impact just it is moving with the velocity v1 and v2. It is getting increasing and it is moving with another velocity. Okay, so if I apply the conservation of momentum here, I can say total momentum of the system before impact is equal to total momentum of the system after impact. Total momentum before impact, which is equal to after impact. That means m1 u1 plus momentum, in the sense mass into velocity, m1 u1 plus m2 u2 plus, which is equal to m1 v1 plus m2 v2, which is said by the conservation of momentum. When there is no external force acting on the system, the total linear momentum of the system remains constant, so that the system before impact total momentum of system before impact, which will be equal to total momentum of the system after impact. Okay, this is the thing which given by the conservation of momentum. Okay, now impact of elastic body. What do you mean by impact? Impact in the sense which is nothing but the I can say means of collision of two body which occurs in very small interval of time. Collision of two body which occurs in very small interval of time, which is known as an impact, during which that two particular body exert very large force on each other. When it is colliding, mass m1 and m2, when it is colliding, it experiences the larger force. That's why it is going or moving with the another velocity v1 and v2. Okay, so here impact we just got the knowledge. What do you mean by elastic body? It is a familiar one. Elastic body in the sense I can say, if the body rebound after impact, if the body rebound after impact, which is called as elastic body or elasticity. Okay, so here we must be having one more knowledge. Sometimes we may using the term called restitution. Okay, restitution. So if I want to give an explanation about restitution, I can say whenever two body collide with each other, they tends to compress each other. Am I right? Since it is elastic body, it just compress. But what happens, since it is a elastic body, immediately after the collision, two body will be regaining or rebounding its original shape due to their elasticity. So this process of regaining the original shape is called as restitution. Okay, process of regaining the original shape is called restitution. Okay, so here we must know about types of impact. So first type is a direct impact. A is a direct impact. And the second one is oblique impact. So direct impact in the sense when the collision occurs between two bodies. Okay, when it occurs between two bodies, I can say the collision of body is directed along the line of impact. The line of impact is something like this. Okay, the motion. So the collision will be just directed in the line of impact u1 and u2. Okay, line of so the motion of the collided two bodies directed along the line of impact, then it is called direct impact. Motion directed along the line of impact. So impact is just happening along the horizontal line. So if the motion occurs in the same direction of line of impact, then it is direct impact. So here actually in the direct impact we must follow two formulas. Okay, one is law of conservation of momentum. So that is already we have identified here. I taught you m1 u1 plus m2 u2, which is equal to m1 v1 plus m2 v2. This is the formula. Okay, that means total momentum of the system before impact, which is equal to total momentum of system after impact. Okay, and the second one is a Newton's law of collision. Newton's law of collision is v2 minus v1, which is equal to E into u1 minus u2. E, which is equal to coefficient of restitution, and v is the final velocity and u is the initial velocity. That means v is the velocity after collision and u is the velocity before collision. Okay, u2. These are the formula we will be applying in the direct impact. Oblique impact, in the sense, if the collision or the motion of the collision of two bodies is not directed along the line of impact, then we can say as oblique impact. So if I put it, this is the line of impact, but the motion may happen in some other inclined manner, something like this, anywhere, but it won't be along the line of impact. So such kind of things comes under oblique impact. Okay, so there, when you are having it, you may get an angle alpha 1 and alpha 2. Okay, so this is all about the impact of elastic bodies. So inside of impact of elastic body, you must know about conservation of momentum, what it is, and then impact of elastic body. I have given the knowledge and restitution and the types of impact, like direct impact and oblique impact. It is nothing but whenever the motion of the impact or collision is just equal to the line of impact, then it is direct impact. If it is not equal, that means motion is not equal to line of impact, then it is oblique impact. So here it will be occupying an angle. Okay, it will be occupying an angle alpha 1, alpha 2, something like this. Okay, so I hope you understood what we mean by the impact of elastic body, and in the coming videos I will be posting up a video based on the problem, how to solve it. Thank you so much.